Hey guys, welcome back to Forest Firearms. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Ivan.
And today we're going to do a bit of a World War II Eastern Front Classics face-off. Got the Mauser K98k versus
Mosin Nagant, 9130.
We're also going to be incorporating pistols into this run. On me, I will have, of course, my Spryverk P38, and you will be using
A 1936 Tula Nagant revolver.
And we're going to be doing about 8 shots each, or 8 hits rather, with each rifle from a multitude of positions, and then 4 hits each with our pistols when we get closer to the target. So, Ivan, why don't you kind of elaborate on kind of where we're going with this?
Well, as you can see, in our area of Oregon, we're starting to get the first snows of the year. And whenever that happens, I start to think of the Ostfront, you know, the Eastern Front, Germany versus Soviet Russia, or Nazi Germany versus Soviet Russia. And the snow kind of signified the beginning of the end for the Nazis in Russia. It didn't slow them down immediately, but it is what started all that. So we kind of thought, why don't we set up a course like we're in the Belarusian woods or something like that, and be advancing upon our target. The target, of course, as always, is like a gray, so it kind of matches what the German uniform would be, or even in the right light the Russian uniform would be.
It's kind of tricky to spot it in this climate, actually. With the gray, it blends into the trees, and the snow does not help.
And right now it's a little clear, but fog will come in once in a while and it can really obscure the target.
And we're about 120 yards from the target, more or less. So not quite as far as some of our other videos. However, with the limited visibility and how much the target blends in this particular environment, it will still be a pretty tough shot.
Okay guys, so let's just get to it.
Got Ivan is starting us out.
Okay guys, it's kneeling from the first one. And you say ready, Thomas.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Okay, I'm shooting a little high. Gotta bring it down. Whoa, slippery guys. Oh. So guys, this Nagant revolver is a bear to reload.
And just for sake of our viewers knowing as far as your rifle time, you were about 1 minute and 50 seconds before you drew your revolver.
Man, my fingers are cold. Can't hardly get these bullets out of the casing. I knew that this was gonna get me, guys. My word. Oh my word. For Mother Russia. There it is. Oh, okay.
There it is.
All right. So as I said earlier, your time with the rifle was about 1 minute and 50 seconds, give or take a couple seconds.
Okay.
Your total time was 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
Wow.
So you added almost 2 minutes onto your time with just the pistol, but for sake of just the rifle comparison, bear in mind your time was about 1 minute 50 seconds.
Well, guys, that's something that I've said before. Oops. With these old Russian guns is they're not very fast. They're not always the most accurate, but they tend to be tough. I'm sure Thomas is gonna walt me on this one.
We'll see. I am not all that well practiced with the P38 myself. However, as far as reloading, I definitely have a massive advantage if I come to need to do a reload. If I don't need to do a reload, I will absolutely clean house on the total time, but pay attention when you're timing me to my rifle time. Yours is about 150.
Okay. And another thing, guys, it's something that I found is, so my fingers got a little cold, and because I had them in the snow and stuff, as weird as that sounds, just fishing off those bullets out of the pouch in here, that was not easy. So as usual, got a mosey on back to our start point. A little time consuming, but I'm not really sure what I was doing wrong with that Nagant revolver. We took a couple practice shots at the beginning, and I was hitting every single one, so it was like, oh, I got this, but maybe I should have practiced a little more with it. Sorry guys, it's a little walk back. Okay guys, Thomas's turn.
All right, K98. Let's see how it performs in comparison to the Mosin Nagant.
Okay.
All right,
Are you ready, Thomas? Go.
Oh, getting a little bit of a feeding problem. My fault more than the guns. Oh dear. There we are.
Okay. So your final time was 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So about a minute faster than mine. And when you made it to the finish the rifle course, you were at 1 minute and 35 seconds.
All right, so looks like the German kit kind of cleaned house on this particular run. Man, I felt really good about how I was operating that rifle. I did have a jam. That one felt like it was my fault. The stripper clip that I fished out of my pocket was missing a bullet.
Oh.
So that may have contributed to maybe when I started pushing the bullets into the magazine, a bullet may have went nose down and fed in funny. Again, not really the gun's fault, but I was able to get through it pretty quick. I just ripped the rest of the bullets out of the stripper clip and fed them in individually. Worked pretty well for me, so I'm actually fairly impressed with how this handled in this course.
And also I was wondering, so how fast did I get done with the rifle part?
I say you got done with the rifle part right about at 1 minute 50 seconds.
Okay, so as you guys can see, I wasn't too far behind with that Russian Mosin Nagant, and plus I haven't shot it a ton. But what really killed at me was using this Nagant revolver and this, when I have to reload it. And they're fun pistols, they're pretty cheap in America, but there's a lot of better options, especially like a top break Webley or an Enfield. That's the way to go.
For sure. Well guys, this has been Ivan and Thomas.
Yep.
We're with Forest Firearms, and if you want to support us, consider checking out our Patreon page. We love making videos for you guys, but every penny helps. See you next time.
Bye.